Thank you very much. I'll talk to you in just a few. And right now, this is exclusive, as I said, Toronto. From here to Halamana Sunday, Salamana Gunday, you know, it's a crazy thing. Right now, Thunder Hump Day, Wednesday, in a fun day, because we got live and direct inside the building. I just came from the Grung in Jamaica, and as soon as I touched down in Jamaica, you know, this artist had the whole place weak. I haven't seen an artist, you know what I mean, have the place in such a frenzy since when Vibes Cartel first came out, and you know, came out the plethora of tunes, and the whole island was smashed and locked down with everything playing Cartel. Then the next time I heard that kind of energy from every single stall, every single juta, every single bus, you know, every single radio station, television station, you know, every street corner, every club and dance, it was when Buju Banton came out with Driver. Now this time around, I hardly heard anything else except for this artist right here. He goes by the name of Valiant, and he's here inside the building right now officially. And, you know, I was looking for him as soon as I touched down in Jamaica. And then I asked Shaggy, I said, Shaggy, we need to find our artist Valiant. And he said, you know, say my pass through today at the Island Music Conference. I said, yo, man, I have to go link that brother, yeah. And as soon as he reached, shell down the place at 3-4 bars, you know, me just reach out to the brother and say, yo, Valiant, Canada are your place. And he's here right now, and he found me, as I told him. I said, ask anybody in Canada, just ask anyone and you will find me. And he found me, and he's here right now, and it's a pleasure and it's an honor to have you here. Welcome to Canada, Valiant in the building.
To be here doing SPEX, first time in Canada, you know.
For real, and you know, a lot of people have been anticipating your first show in Canada. We know you're not here for that as of yet. You're handling all types of different businesses, and you know, dotting the I's and crossing the T's right now, handling the business. But very, very soon, you know, your show is gonna be here in Toronto, Canada. But until then, where's Valiant come from? Who is Valiant? You know, for those that don't know who Valiant is and know all your hooks, all your melodies, all the songs them, but don't know who you are and where you came from, just tell us.
Yeah, man, a long time I do music, man. Like from me about 13, so it's been my passion. You know, like everybody wants to become like a teacher or a doctor. Music been my passion, you know. So my master my craft, cause I've been singing reggae before me start singing dancehall and master certain flows. So I moved from reggae and go to dancehall for sing with the people in my ears. You know, it's a long journey. Me can write a book, but you know, blessed and highly favored same way, though.
For real, but you're saying that it's a long journey, but it seems as though your journey has just started.
You know.
Because everyone is talking about this new artist, this brand new artist. You know, I'm talking about from digital streaming platforms to radio stations to television stations to the street corners, you know, to the club. I was in Jamaica and I see it, and I see, you know, how infectious your movement is and how it's touching the whole world right now. Now, looking at all the digital streaming platforms, especially representing from the Caribbean and Jamaica, you know, out of 20 songs on the Apple Music playlist for Jamaica, you have 12 songs. I've never even seen or heard of that before as a young artist. You know, look at all the top charts, you know, around the world when it comes to Caribbean music, and you are dominating most of the charts them. And then, you know, what is it that is causing all of this from your point of view?
Ethics, man. SPEX, I just work ethics, you know. A sleepless nights, man. We've been on this. We still not reach nowhere yet, but we're grateful. We try to make the world hear it. Because I know this alone we want to sing, you know. We want to sing other genres as well, you know. So we just are going to use dancehall as the main thing for really get we over so the world can hear it. Dancehall will always be the main thing when me sing. So we just go over and diverse and learn other genres so we can mix it, you know. Same like we have trap dancehall. Maybe you can do a jazz dancehall to jazz, you know.
Yeah.
Something, you know. So we just work and try to make the world hear it more, you know.
For real. Now, while I was in Jamaica, you know Valiant is coming from like 10 miles away, because it's like, see Valiant there, and you just see like about 1 million people around you, like one big crowd. I remember, you know, one night I saw you perform. You know, me and Shaggy were there upstairs in the VIP watching you perform, and you know, you're bringing on a lot of the young artists them that are in your crew and all that. And it's very rare for artists your age and within your time in the music to be featuring so many young artists during your main time, during, you know, prime time for you yourself. Why is that important for you to help the next generation of artists then?
it's good for encourage them. Remember when I reach now, I see them, but we are getting a platform for people to hear the talent as well and say, yo, remember me did in other shoes at one point too, You know, we try to reach out for other people to hear me. So me have the opportunity now can make people listen to other people. So me I do that, I try help, with nothing to gain. I just for encourage the artists, because if you get that encouragement from me, they might feel more for do more work because they want to reach on a level like me. You get what I say? So that's why I do it more. Me remember the spot when me did, I never have nobody for nurture my thing or even put me on a platform to help me. So if me can do it, I just do it,
Speaking about platforms, you've been getting a lot of major attention on major platforms, and a lot of people, from the elder generation, the senior generation to the younger generation. I'm even talking about, I'll mention Shaggy, Sharon Burke,
big up Shaggy,
Judith Bodley,
big up Solid Agency, man.
Bounty Killer, spoke to Buju Banton last night on the phone, and a lot of these artists here, they know your name, they're supporting your movement, they like the movement. What is it that you've taken from past generations within reggae and dancehall music, and even within Caribbean music, that you've seen as far as maybe not mistakes, but learning opportunities?
When I got taught them though, we just try to put them in my works. But for me as a dancehall artist, I try to just be humble and remember where I come from. So I remember say I have a square we love people and that's a square one. So we just try to remain humble and stay consistent. I not treat talky. I try to make my work talk for me. Just work. So who want talk and make criticism, just to say my works and my numbers, them always are connect. I'm being at work. I'm gonna just do it because it can do. I do it because I love it. I do it like you love a 9 to 5. I'm my 9 to 5 this. So I do it with a passion. Wake early, go bed late. Sleepless nights. You don't know night shift. So that go.
And you're really moving. Like in one day in Jamaica, I think I saw you over at Big Yard, and then over by Shawnee B doing your recording. Then I saw you performing that same night. Then the early morning, you're at the Island Music Conference, and then I saw you on television. We're just seeing how you're moving right now, and keeping it professional, punctuality. Knowing the circle them around you, the people you're bringing around when you're going to certain places. The way you carry yourself, the way you conduct yourself, the way you know how to handle the business, and who to point to what part of your business. Oh, you need radio people? Link the DJ over there. So, oh, you need this, that, link this person for the bookings and all that. Your business is pretty structured, at such a young stage in your career. Is this intentional, or is it something that you've been taught?
Not that. We've been want this, I tell you, say, we will, as you say, we learn from people's mistakes. So we are trying to adjust some things and make the circle eat, No new face. The same people you see with, you always see with, So we just try to structure certain things. And which me can't talk. And management have to talk about that part. If you say, too much stress enough for the artists and all of them things. That's why we have different positions for each person in our team.
Real. Flow 98.7, time is now 38 minutes after 4 o'clock. If you're just tuning in, this is the one and only Valiant. Now, Valiant, this song right here, Dunge Check. For instance, there's so many people here. This radio station is the only one of this type in all of Canada that plays R&B, reggae, but mostly like reggae, dancehall, soca, afro, and all these things. So our market is kind of different. And you see how Toronto is. It's like a big melting pot. It's so diverse, so many different cultures and all that. They may not know Valiant by name or Valiant by the face, but everybody knows this song right here. So for those that don't know Valiant by the name or by the face, you can give them a little small thing on this.
Boom shake now come down, make the skull upset. No, don't set. Back on my song, man, not a subject. England girl and other roughs.
Wow. That's him, people. Everyone's like, that's him right now. How can they follow you right now? For all those that just realized, that is the artist that does that song. How can they find you right now?
On Instagram, Valiant_music. TikTok, One Valiant Music. That's the two platforms that I use. I'm not a Twitter person, so, and I'm not a Facebook person too. And anybody looking for bookings or anything like that, you link my verified page. The information is in the bio. For TikTok, I don't answer DMs. I just make sure my fans are okay. The 21st will be my live performance in Toronto.
When? 21st of what? April 21st? You heard it right here, people. First, right here, April 21st. He's going to be making his debut. world premiere, Canadian premiere.
You know.
Live on stage. Valiant.
Diplomat,
All right, everybody just mark it on the calendar right now. Now, as I said, with your punctuality and your professionalism and showing up and showing out, what can Toronto expect from Valiant from his first performance?
I go perform and I entertain everybody, So I can't really talk. It as me tell them, it doesn't work. I make it energy talk, Come I get the love, my love over here. As a Torontonian. Yeah. I lie.
Nah, I'll catch it at.
Chip man, my father, man.
For real. Yo, and somebody just sent a text message and they just want to hear a
I lie.
Bap. Valiant live inside the building. Now, Valiant, I had the opportunity last night to do some work with you and do some recording. And I read a long time ago, that when you are constructing your songs, you basically listen to the rhythm and then you come up with the melody first and then the words. And yesterday I actually saw it in action. I saw you sit down pre the rhythm, then hum out that thing, and then hum out, play it back again, hum, and then all right, try a couple lines here, then hum out, and your process is kind of natural in a sense that you don't really use pen and paper, though.
Not all the time. Sometimes writing on my phone still. Really. It's not about the words for me, because the words are easy part, just the flow. People like to hear a flow. So, chip, it's you get. So,
Nobody teamed that one there. So, Valiant, to that next young artist coming up right now, that artist here in Toronto that loves Valiant, loves the movement, and wants to be just like you. Give some inspiration to the next generation.
For everybody who come up right now, just keep focus. Stay consistent. Don't listen to nobody and tell us, you can't do it. Write song, try new ways to make a writing skill explore. So I lie.
Catch you at.
Air Force white like Jesus.
Yo, give him a smart thing on this now.
Air Force white like Jesus. My clutch a girl have her visa. Designer beats and cologne a creed that. Yo, Specs, stop me, we kick it up a notch. Glock 40 pa my belly, my clotty, but my ready shut dog, she went ready. High grade for lift thoughts, my lamety. I ain't my beat when I mix with the Remy. Have $1 million on my backpack, cash shop, stocks and bonds, non-stop drop. Cheap black.
Yo, one thing about you is like you're just so cool and calm, but when it comes time for performance, like, yo, you're ready for the stage show, right? No. All right, so music, many people have been hitting me up. From they even see me post a picture of you when we were in Jamaica, at the Island Music Conference, asking for dub plates, asking for jingles, asking for verses and bars. How can they find you? For those in Toronto, every sound selector, DJ, MC, announcer that wants to connect right now to get their dub plates, because you're here for a limited time until April. How can they find you? Because I think this is very, very important. Because everybody will call me. Don't call me, call them.
Yeah, but basically
but you can call me.
YGR_English. That up on the Instagram. I go post it like in the next 5 minutes so you can see. So you can go on my Instagram and see who you can contact for dub plates, jingles, and other things, Yeah.
For real. Big up to Valiant, man. For real, like, really big up. Because every time I saw you in Jamaica, I was like, yo, when you reach Canada, link me. You're probably like, oh, this four-eyed mad.
No, man, I never do that, man, because, I never try to say, oh, me a fart same time. I just do that. I never want to think about it. Say it happen now, because you are saying, I'm forward, and I say, oh, this man, I come to me and tell me, I'm forward. And I know nothing no go on, but respect for the energy,
For real, and speaking about energy, this song right here, no beef, no passa.
None.
No beef, no passa.
None.
We're not in it.
None.
This song right here caused a lot of controversy without stepping into the controversy. Want to send a big shout out going out to my good friend Kabaka Pyramid.
Big up Kabaka Pyramid, man.
And
yeah,
it went kind of viral. Something misquoted or misunderstood, and just to put it out there without really putting it out there. because we know it's all love and unity within the community of reggae and dancehall music.
You know.
And I seen, you know, how you deal with the thing. I see how, you know, you interacted and reacted with the artists and showed nothing but love and respect and trying to bring the whole thing together. You know, just for the naysayers out there that are probably recording and want to vlog this and chop it up on whatever the case, just make it clear one time. And you don't even have to call nothing or nothing no one.
Again, man, I live like Rasta. No beef, no pasta. Here Force White. Me never have say nothing for you, me say that.
For real, you know, you probably said that, you're right, 100% right. All right, so many people, you know, here in Toronto, Canada, you know, supporting you and here for you and representing for you for your very first time here in Toronto, Canada. You know, who in Canada right now do you want to just say, big up, thank you, because these are the times where you make the memories and the people that you connect with now could be that connection for the rest of your life here in Canada.
You can't call 100 names, but you don't know.
And so many people you know Canada already?
You know, I just see energy, man. But you know, true, yes. You know, I'm foot right through. I'm not getting no bad energy.
True, yes.
Markland, you know, a team
Markland,
there,
producer, London, big up.
YGR family there. You don't know. More while diplomats, them we call in and check in because you don't know the father for good. Yeah, but I love the energy. I'm my favorite country this right now, so you know. Yeah, I love the energy and big up Ching too, you know. So you know, say enough more work. So I just want to know for the 21st, it's gonna be crazy.
You know, it's very important, and I'm glad that you're making these links because you as an artist, when you look at all your stats from all your streaming and units sold and everything, you will always see, and I guarantee you, Canada within the top 5, if not the top 3 or the top 2, as far as consumption of Valiant products and everything that you're dealing with. You know, when people leave from Jamaica, the first places that they go to is either the UK, New York, Miami, and Toronto is always there. So before you even knew you were in Canada, you were in Canada. You probably have family in Canada, you know, and all these things. But Canada, very important market for you and anyone that, you know, is coming from the Caribbean, you know, the diaspora represents. So to all those, you know, in the diaspora right now, trying to make it here in Canada right now, you know, what would you say to them?
Well, I try to make it, yo, you can't tell them it's gonna be easy. It's not gonna ever be easy. Just stay focused, as me tell you, just stay focused. All when it didn't seem to be no way, you find a way. Because we, you know, we are black people, we find a way in many ways. So we just have to do the right thing and try to just stay focused. From it you do, you just continue to do what you do.
For real. Valiant's live inside the building, Toronto. Just want to say big up and thank you, you know, for passing through and representing. Because it's very important, as you see, how I hustle in yard to try to make this thing happen. Because it's important that I do these things and sacrifice so the next youth knows them. I forgot harder on this thing, yeah, and you know, man, give them that dream and that aspiration.
That, you know, and that's the harder alone. Remember, say unity is strength, same way, you know. So we just have to try to do the right thing and make sure so everybody are winning in our circle. So, you know, yeah, man, we have to just do the right thing.
For real.
I want you to give them a new song to just come out, Motorcade, you know.
Oh, yeah. How you know me even have that tune there?
Yeah, man, you have to have it, man. I'm Motorcade.
Ah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to find that right now. That is a big song, and that rhythm right there, booping at them
Ramesh, big up Ramesh too.
Rhythm. Talk to him about that song right there real quick.
Motorcade, it's a juggling with a lot of big artists from Jamaica. You have Starkey, Stark Ashley, Ding Dong, Nine Sia, Rose Dan, Chronicle Law, a lot more artists. So you have Valiant on it too. So you know what craziness. It's just drop on it, tear down the streets right now. So Motorcade.
For real. All right, Valiant inside the building right now, people. And once again, how can people find you?
Valiant_music. As I stated before, TikTok, One Valiant Music. It's connected, so you don't know for any link on my page, and I can find the next page.
All right. Flow 98.7, make sure you hit him up and make sure you're following and make sure you support this young, humble artist who's like a young veteran in the game right now. So Motorcade, this song, brand new. I don't even know if it's released right now. Shout out to Ramesh.
It's released right now.
He always gives me the peak sneak preview. All right. So Motorcade, real quick, let's talk about that. And, you know, this song right here. How about you just throw to it? Because I know you got to go in all these things. So I don't want to really pressure the thing. So talk to me about this song.
Basically, you don't know when your team are roll out, man. A summertime right now. So you know,
Motorcade.
some bikes out, cars out, and a four-way flasher. A motorcade. A four-way flasher in the Spain.
You know, you guys just check the concert. The 21st of May, you said, right?
Yeah, April.
Of April, okay,
Yeah.
April 21st. It's just because my birthday is April 8th and I'm doing my big birthday bash and splash and all these things. April 21st. I told you April's a very special month, people. You never believe me.
The same concert that's supposed to be held on March the 18th.
Okay.
That got cancelled, you know.
All right, so everybody can sort out yourself. I know so the thing is real. It's on and popping. And as you see, the visa legit, the artist legit, Imdea, everything's sort out, everything is good, and all these things. I can't hear you, Mr. Images.
Carnival.
Oh, yeah, and Carnival in Jamaica? You going to be rolling to Carnival in Jamaica, Valiant? Because I know a lot of people in Jamaica. I know you may not be in Carnival, but I know that a lot of people are going to be in Toronto going to Carnival in Jamaica, and they're going to be looking for you to find this great artist, Valiant.
Dream Weekend. Crazy. Carnival, not too sure as yet. I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna be here, but we know it's a Dream Weekend live. So from the reach a Dream Weekend, it's gonna be crazy though.
For real.
Yeah.
Catch you at Ally. Flow 98.7, that's how we do it. Valiant inside the building. And I know you got a cut, but enough respect.
Man,
and we're going to
father.
feature, the brand new single in just a few. So don't go anywhere. Stay right there. And Valiant, big up yourself and the whole team.
Father, man.
And when you guys see him on the street, everybody make sure you give him diplomatic immunity in every community in Canada. All right? Simple as that. And he's been in the streets. So make sure you take care of him in the streets. All right, when we come back, we're going to get to traffic and all these things. So keep it locked. Don't go anywhere. More in just a few, right here on the station. Flow.
It's kind of chilly, dog. You don't know, big up SPEX. We're there in Canada, Toronto. You know in style already. Black 40, I'm belly, my clotty, but my belly shut up. She can shred.
Man.